They say the pen is mightier than the sword. At KBLA Talk 1580, we not only have a lot to talk about, we have a lot to write about. Politics, relationships, business, empowerment, and culture. The all-star roster at KBLA Talk 1580 has you covered.
That's what it's all about.
Be sure to follow us on all our socials for our latest book releases, op-eds, essays, and commentaries from our hosts. And, of course, download the KBLA 1580 app as we strive to remain your most trusted, credible, and reliable source for the issues you care about. This is unapologetically progressive. KBLA Talk 1580.
What up, baby?
Hey, so I'm calling your show, 'cause I need to know. Show me which way to go before I throw my man out the door.
Okay, hold on a second, Keisha. Just let me ask Ronald exactly what's going on, because it takes two to tango, and I need to hear his side of the story.
So she's driving me insane, got stress heavy on my brain. She keeps playing silly games, man, I'm about to bring the pain. We seem to fuss and fight every day and every night. Please give some advice so we can see the light. See the light.
Now, very quickly, let's take up this idea of happiness. If you want to be happy, how many of you are interested in happiness? If you are, raise your hands and say happiness. A happy belief about yourself will make you happy and keep you happy. People are always going around looking for happiness. People are going around looking for other people to make them happy. But listen, as long as you're dependent upon other people to make you happy, you're in a hell of a fix. You're going to be sad most of the time. Now, you women, don't look for a husband to make you happy. Men, don't look for a wife to make you happy. If you're not happy, first of all, with yourself, you're not going to be happy with anybody. Ladies, don't marry any man who is not, first of all, happy with himself. A person who is not happy with himself cannot share happiness with anybody else. You have to be happy with yourself, within yourself first. Then you can share happiness with somebody else. So if that boyfriend you have has a habit of being miserable, I would suggest you cut him loose. Now you women had better say amen, because I'm about to get you next. Fellas, say amen. All right, our turn now. Fellas, don't marry a miserable woman. Don't marry any person who is in the habit of being miserable, looking miserable, talking miserable. Don't marry anybody. One lady got so happy she just threw away a pocketbook. Is that a you better hang on to that bag.
Ooh, oh, yeah. Why this topic? Why now the legendary Reverend Ike? Reverend Ike was big with the science of mind. But why this topic? And why tonight? Because we're in the season. The holiday season, man, you're going to see a lot of people are sad, are lonely, are depressed. And if it's not handled, if it's not dealt with, you know, you find that maybe somebody will get so low that they'll be ready to go. We want to send love and blessings out to the young brother, Twitch. You know, but it's not just Twitch. Robin Williams. Remember the comedian Robin Williams? One of the funniest human beings on planet Earth. You know? And that's a mental illness. Depression. We're not talking about depression tonight. But we are talking about mastering the inside job of self-fulfillment. We have been programmed like toy robots through society, through family, through religion, through all types of mediums to look for happiness outside of ourselves. Don't you know that looking for happiness outside of yourself is really one of the worst things you can do for your spiritual health? I know. We were taught somebody's going to make us happy. Can I give you a jewel before I come forward? The jewel is this. No one can make you happy. The only thing you do is share your happiness with someone else. Whatever degree of happiness you've cultivated within, you attract the likeness of that, and then you share that with them. And they share their level of happiness with you. There's no, you make me happy. No, it's we're sharing our level of development. And a lot of people don't see that. Mastering the inside job of self-fulfillment. When I come forward, you already know the phone lines are open, 1-800-920-1580. This is a discussion. Come share with me.
Reasons. The reasons that we're here, the reasons that we fear, our feelings won't disappear. You're listening to the voice of reason with Zoe Williams on KBLA Talk 1580.
Bring in the new year with Ted Williams. He's coming to Ontario in the Toyota Arena December 30th. And in Los Angeles in the Microsoft Theater December 31st.
I don't know what I'm going to do about this light bill. Just hit the blunt one time and see if it don't change your perception of what's important in your life. You just, I don't know what I'm going to do about this life. Them lights. I got 12 candles. I've been waiting to burn them.
He's back with an all-new show. It's the award-winning comedian, Ted Williams.
Just so you knew they was lying, they said some next that don't even make mathematical sense. They said there's a chicken wing shortage, but we got plenty thighs.
Ted Williams with his special guests, Mark Curry, Tommy Davidson, Tony Roberts, Daphne Springs, and Pretty Ricky. In Ontario, get tickets at Ticketmaster. In Los Angeles at AXS.com. Bring in the new year with Ted Williams.
Central Neighborhood Health Foundation is a full-service network of federally qualified health care centers that serves local communities throughout Los Angeles, Riverside, and San Bernardino counties. CNHF clinics provide low-cost to no-cost, compassionate, comprehensive, quality health care, which includes primary care services for chronic disease and diabetes management, pediatric and women's services, preventive care, vision and dental screenings, COVID-19 testing and vaccines, flu vaccines, behavioral health, HIV, and substance use services. Virtual telehealth visits are available from the comfort of your home with highly qualified physicians and medical professionals. CNHF also provides peer support specialist training and help with housing navigation. Central Neighborhood Health Foundation. Your wellness is our priority. Comprehensive care built on trust and respect. For more information, visit cnhfclinics.org or call 213-536-5815 today to locate a clinic near you.
Wake up and text. Text and eat. Text and meet up with a friend you haven't seen in forever.
Hi.
Oh, hey.
Text and complain that they're on their phone the whole time. Text and listen to them complain that you're on your phone the whole time. Text and whatever. But when you get behind the wheel, give your phone to a passenger. Put it in the glove box. Just don't text and drive. Visit StopTextsStopWrecks.org. A message from NHTSA and the Ad Council.
You know you want some more. It's the voice of reason with Zoe Williams on KBLA Talk 1580. My playlist is my co-host. This is the track that I rode into the studio listening to like, I'm gonna act a fool tonight. I just don't remember the name of it. What's the name of it? Fantastic by who? Nicole. Yeah. The voice of reason on a Friday night. Establishing the vibe for you. We have an amazing topic, man. I want everybody to call in and participate on this topic, because let me just tell you something, man. Relationships are difficult. Life is difficult. I know oftentimes we're always looking for the silver lining, but sometimes it's about accepting that there might not be a silver lining. See, when you go into relationships understanding that there are going to be times where relationships are arduous, where relationships are challenging, you have to go in understanding that you're going to have to build up a certain level of resilience, a certain level of inner resolve. And typically that inner resolve is born out of self-acceptance, self-approval, self-acknowledgement, self-fulfillment. So when you go through low times, you have a reserve that you can draw from. And then also you have to understand that even your reserve might not be enough. So now you're going to need a team. Whether the team is family members that are healthy, listen when I say healthy, because you don't want a team of people that are toxic and still dealing with their own stuff. You want healthy folk that you can rely on. And then even that may not be enough. So then you have to go to a professional level. Don't be afraid to sit down with a therapist like Dr. Jashana Johnson. Don't be afraid. Reach out. See, life is about mastering the inside job. Once you get a hold of you, once
you start working with you, approving of you, accepting of you, acknowledging you, loving on you, empathizing with yourself, guess what happens? The expectation that someone else should do it, someone else is responsible for doing it, goes away. And when I say goes away, I mean goes away. I mean, you can appreciate it when it comes organically, but it goes away. When it comes organically, you're thankful. You're grateful. Hey, wow, you're reflecting back to me how I feel about me. The problem is it works in the opposite too. You beat yourself up. You mirror that. You project that. You call that into your space. Huh? Why do people continue to be in unhappy and unsatisfying relationships? Because they themselves are unhappy and unsatisfied with life. A sense of entitlement, a demanding spirit where they think, I deserve what you don't deserve it now. I done told you. You deserve what you've conquered within yourself. I know people don't want to hear that. That's what you deserve. Whatever you've conquered within yourself, you deserve the fruits of that victory. Now, if you're not interested in that fight, then you deserve what you get. 1-800-920-1580. Who taught you that your happiness is dependent upon Prince/Princess Charming? Somebody finna come in and sweep you off your feet and do everything that you refuse to do for yourself. It ain't gonna happen. Right? You got relationships backwards. I'm dedicating this show to a young lady. I ain't gonna reveal her name. I talked to her earlier today, and she was like, I've done everything. I've done everything that I was supposed to do, and it still didn't work. And I said, I'm just gonna do a whole show on this. Because it's not about what you do for someone else and that desire and hope that you are repaid for what you've done. What matters is what you do for yourself. What causes unhappiness in relationship? Can our significant others make us happy? I already said that. No. 1-800-920-1580. They cannot make you happy. They can reflect the happiness you have within you. They can. Do you understand that? What is inner happiness? Does anybody have an understanding? What is it? Inner happiness or internal happiness is the happiness that's not dependent on external factors in life. For example, your genetics and state of mind are a big part of your internal happiness. In other words, it's the happiness that comes from within that actually radiates outward, that calls people of the same vibration to frequent your space. Now, like I said before, the reverse of that is true. Negative self-talk, low self-esteem, lack of self-acknowledgement, lack of self-approval, lack of self-acceptance, always pining and hoping that someone will accept you. Listen, you attract people who will have a superiority complex because they know. They know. I've come in to fill the void. And if I leave, you going to be a mess. Ooh, 1-800-920-15. Get to your phone lines. I want to talk to you. Mastering the inside job of self-fulfillment. There's so many people right now that would rather have a miserable relationship, an unfulfilling relationship, just to say that they have one, as opposed to being alone and working on self-fulfillment. Some people will sit there miserable and say, at least I got him. He mine. 1-800-920-1580. Let's get to it. Sean from Oakland, California. Get in here.
Hey, brother, society's expectations, to me, play into a little bit of that. But you're right on point, Zoda, because, I don't think, in a perfect world, what you were just saying, I want us to take care of ourselves before we get into a relationship, with my teenagers, and you have kids. You know how it goes. You have all kinds of things that you deal with as a parent and all that kind of thing as a couple, and or whoever or however your relationships deal with the kids. But this is a thing I learned with a kid with autism who's unbelievable. It's not an intelligence disorder. It is a processing disorder. And I realize it's the same one thing that people misunderstand dealing with kids with neurological sensitivities is they start trying to shape them and mold them and make them into something that they're not. And they miss the whole point, which, thank goodness, I had good guidance. This didn't come from I wish I had this intuitively. It's experience sharing memories. If you want to teach someone or be together with someone, it's there's different kinds of memories. Episodic memory, you know all the memories though, but there's a bunch, but episodic memory and experience sharing memories, I believe experience sharing memories are more important. And that means that when you're together with someone, that you have to bring the positive. I know it sounds like a cliche, teamwork makes the dream work, but hey, we're going to be dealing with lots of stuff. So let's provide these experiences for one another and our children if we have them, or if you don't, that's fine, that are going to really create a positive situation in our life. And I know that sounds cliche too. However, you can do it if you're thinking about it, because you've taken care of yourself. You're trying to keep yourself in decent health. You're trying to keep yourself, hopefully, doing whatever job you do or whatever you do, and you're trying to make sure that you provide experiences for your kids or your relationship if you don't have kids, But if you're trying to have a positive experience, it doesn't mean having all the bling and getting the best restaurants or anything like that. It could be a walk in the park, which is so wonderful. It could be just sitting out in the sunset. It could be all kinds of wonderful things that don't take any money. But it's the experience that you're providing for one another that they will remember and embed in their brain in the future, and they'll come back and visit that. Mm-hmm. You will come back and visit that, and that will get you through the hard times.
Yes, sir. Hey, Brother Sean, I appreciate your insight. Thank you so much, brother. Thank you.
Thanks,
you,
brother.
man.
Love you.
Yes, man. That's my brother Sean from Oakland, California. Listen, if you want to bring your city in the building, you know what to do. All you got to do is call me at 1-800-920-1580. Get to your phone lines right now. I want to talk to you about this inside job business. First off, let's just make it clear. If you don't cultivate internal gratitude, right? Where's your gratitude journal? A journal. Write something down every day that you're thankful for. That's exclusively you. I'm thankful I can laugh. I'm thankful for my sense of humor. Don't wait till Thanksgiving next year to tell us what you're thankful for. What are you thankful for every day? I'm thankful that I got up. I'm thankful that I can be present in this moment. What if you're good with time? You know what? I'm thankful, right, that I can manage time effectively. One of the people in the chat room, I can't see their name, I think it's WDMA, said, set goals. Sometimes being able to write out your goals and set them up is something to be thankful for, something to be grateful for, right? Sometimes you can be grateful for being able to focus on your health and fitness. You know, I'm thankful that I was able to get up and walk around the park today. I felt good today. See, little things lead to a bigger reality if you're constantly working on it. So many people think that person is going to fill the loneliness void. No, not if they're a mess. A mess cannot fill the void of loneliness. Can we get real with it? 1-800-920-1580. Come on, talk to me. Talk to me. You're not in the shape you want to be in, but you want to call in someone to share that disheveled energy. No, that's not what we want. Agree or disagree, happiness and suffering only exists within our head. Who wants to talk about it? 1-800-920-1580. Get to your phone lines. The voice of reason is on fire tonight. Fred from Northridge, jump in here.
Hey, happy Friday, Zoe. I was listening to what you were saying. First of all, you got to love yourself before you can love anybody else. Now, I'm not talking about being vain and, being narcissistic. Ain't that the word they use nowadays? But you have to have an inner love and an inner peace for yourself. Now, it used to be a time when I was growing up, and this is my generation, when you and a nice-looking woman was together and you guys look good together, people used to compliment you and say, hey, y'all look good together. You understand? That's positive reinforcement. People don't say that no more because now people are kind of like paranoid, like, oh, is he trying to get under me, under my game? Is she trying to take my man? And the thing is society is not helping us as far as reinforcement, because you never hear somebody say, hey, you look good. You never tell nobody that. You don't tell that to a man and you don't tell that to a woman, because sometimes they take that the wrong way. And what you have to do is you have to be, this is America. So you have to be brave to be free. So you have to step up and have faith in yourself and have faith in God, because he made everybody unique. He made us one of a kind. You ain't got to be nobody else. You ain't got to act like nobody else. Just be your best self. But in order to be your best self, you got to look deep in within yourself. And if there's shortcomings that you feel that you have, then you have to work on them. And nothing comes easy. Fred, I used to be a monster back then, in comparison to who I am now.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying?
Brother Fred, man, I appreciate it, man. You dropping good info tonight. Fred, you can call in here anytime, man. Thank you for the wisdom, brother. We appreciate it. You brought Northridge into the building. If you want to bring your city in the building, all you got to do is call me at 1-800-920-1580. JT from Atlanta, get in here. Oh, wait a minute. Hold on. We got to carry you forward. I hope you can stay on, because, JT might be at work. JT, hang in there. When we come forward, we're going to talk to JT.
He's on fire tonight. It's the voice of reason with Zoe Williams, exclusively on KBLA Talk 1580.
I'm Mike Island, and here's the latest from the Black Information Network. The January 6th committee investigating last year's attack on the Capitol will hold its final public meeting Monday. The reports say the committee is preparing to vote on urging the Justice Department to pursue at least 3 criminal charges against former President Trump. Arizona Democrat Senator Kyrsten Sinema is filing paperwork to run for re-election in 2024 as an independent. Brittany Griner is back home in Phoenix after being in Russian custody since February. In an Instagram post, Griner said the love from so many kept her going, and she thanks everyone for their help from the bottom of her heart. She says she's grateful for her wife, family, and the entire WNBA family for their support. She concluded by saying she intends to play basketball for the WNBA's Phoenix Mercury this season. And that's the latest. I'm Mike Island from your 24/7 news source, the Black Information Network, and BINnews.com.
Drought, war, and rising food prices have doubled the number of families facing malnutrition. You can help. $50 provides a food kit to feed a family for a month. Just text the word radio to 97646.
Is the pen mightier than the sword?
They say the pen is mightier than the sword. At KBLA Talk 1580, we not only have a lot to talk about, we have a lot to write about. Politics, relationships, business, empowerment, and culture. The all-star roster at KBLA Talk 1580 has you covered.
That's what it's all about.
Be sure to follow us on all our socials for our latest book releases, op-eds, essays, and commentaries from our hosts. And, of course, download the KBLA 1580 app as we strive to remain your most trusted, credible, and reliable source for the issues you care about. This is unapologetically progressive. KBLA Talk 1580.
What up, baby?
On Sunday, January 15th at 4 p.m., SCLC Southern California presents Moving into the Promise of the Beloved Community at the 52nd Annual Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. Legacy Celebration. President William D. Smart invites you to attend the celebration on Dr. King's birthday, Sunday, January 15th, 4 p.m. at the Sheraton LAX, 6101 West Century Boulevard. This year's event will honor community members who have made a significant impact in 2022, including our own Tavis Smiley, who will also deliver the keynote address. For tickets, call 213-268-3082 or email pastorsmart@sclc-sc.org. That's 213-268-3082 or email pastorsmart@sclc-sc.org. Don't miss SCLC Southern California's 52nd Annual Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. Legacy Celebration, Sunday, January 15th, 4 p.m. at the Sheraton LAX.
When you're young, life is full of choices. Don't let opioids like highly addictive and deadly fentanyl take away your life with just one wrong pill. Addiction is a disease that can affect anyone at any age. But there is a choice to get help for this disease. Find medically proven treatment options, including virtual, at choosemat.org.
Special Needs Network Incorporated, together with Assemblymember Isaac Bryan, cordially invites you to Christmas Care Exchange in the Park, Sunday, December 18th from 11 a.m. to 2 p.m. in Leimert Park, located on 43rd Place in Crenshaw. Experience a day of giving, love, community, and support. There will be celebrity guests, arts and crafts, resource fair, and more. Come take a picture with Santa. Enjoy the DJ. This is a free event open to the public Sunday, December 18th, 11 a.m. to 2 p.m. Don't miss the Christmas Care Exchange in Leimert Park, located on 43rd Place in Crenshaw. This is the season of giving, and the Special Needs Network, together with Assemblymember Isaac Bryan, wants to bless you Sunday, December 18th, 11 a.m. to 2 p.m. There will be toys for all kids up to 18 years old. Children must be present. See you Sunday. Thanks to our sponsors, Let's Behold, The Butterfly Effect, and SEIU 721, State Council on Developmental Disabilities, Niagara Water, Lakeshore Learning, Puck Schools, Crystal Stairs, Beach Cities, Beta Gamma Nu, Casa Lopez, and Los Fabulocos.
Shoot Your Shot SoCal, a self-service photo booth, perfect for all types of events, birthdays, concerts, festivals, weddings, and more. Send images and videos instantly via email and enhance guest experience. Contact Shoot Your Shot on Instagram. They serve Inland Empire, Los Angeles, and Orange County with friendly and reliable staff. We will see you at the next corporate event, taking still photos and boomerangs with Shoot Your Shot SoCal. Go to Instagram today and book your Shoot Your Shot Cal event.
Warmest wishes for a joyous holiday season and a happy new year from your friends at KBLA Talk 1580 and MVP Accident Attorneys.
At Social Security, we are always thinking of ways to save you time and make things easier. That's why we created My Social Security. A My Social Security account allows you to access your earnings history and benefits information, request a replacement Social Security card, get a proof of income letter.
You're listening to the Voice of Reason with Zoe Williams. Only on KBLA Talk 1580.
voice of reason is on one again. Tonight's topic, mastering the inside job of self-fulfillment. My playlist is my co-host. That track is by the Cartoons. It's called Vamp. Oh, it does. Listen, I wish the listeners, the regular listeners of KBLA Talk 1580 were able to see what goes on during the breaks. Because my engineer, Andy, came in here and had questions about today's topic. Woo! And then the ensuing discussion just elevated. And people on my YouTube channel, they were able to, participate and hear, what Andy was talking about. He has some great questions, man. And that's what this platform is about. It's about having discussions. Nobody is right. We're all in this discovery mode when we're having these conversations. So I just want to let you know you're welcome to call in. The number to dial is 1-800-920-1580. Let me get to JT from Atlanta, Georgia. Jump in here, JT.
Greetings, chat. Happy Friday.
Yes,
but,
yes.
This message is definitely speaking to me today. So let me just give a little backstory. Previously, I had called in and we had talked about how I'm not very confrontational, and I kind of like to go with the flow because I just kind of diminish how I feel and everything like that. Well, today I actually stood up for myself and I allowed my true and authentic feelings to come out in a conversation that I was having with someone that I am currently dating was dating. We're not dating anymore. But it made me, one, I was happy that for when I did actually kind of stand up for myself and put my feelings out there, because it was something that I was holding in for maybe like the past 4 or 5 months. But it made me feel as if like the response that I got, like I was being reprimanded or I was being in trouble for just telling my true feelings. And when I was talking to one of my friends about it today, they were just telling me like, Jay, this is the universe telling you that instead of you pouring yourself into people who aren't pouring back, what you need to do is you need to pour that back into you. We'll see how that looks. It's very hard for me to do that because I'm very selfless. Like I'm always thinking about other people and I'm always wanting to do for other people. I think it's where I was raised, and like my mom and them always told me like, Jade, if somebody needs your assistance or you need their help, you be there for them. And it's like, well, I'm there for everybody else, but who's here for me? So,
again, let me hit you with this. Are you there because by being there, you feel wanted?
Sometimes.
Again, what is your motive behind being everything to everybody?
I mean, I do it out of the kindness of my heart. But again, in a perfect world, whatever energy that you get, it gets reciprocated. So sometimes I do expect the things that I put out to get back.
So do you have expectations that you should receive what you give?
Yes.
Then you must give from a space of selflessness as opposed to a space of self-investment. So if you're giving because, hey, this is finally going to work out and they're going to acknowledge and appreciate and respect what I'm doing, then you're not giving from like a pure space is what I'm saying. Do you understand how I'm trying to word that?
Yeah,
right?
That makes sense.
It doesn't mean you're a bad person. Anybody listening to you can tell that you're a sweetheart. But you got to be a sweetheart because that's what you are through and through, regardless of what anybody does in response to your kindness. Now, what you did today was grow up a little bit. Because as the great Reverend Ike said in my clip earlier, when you dealing with people who do not understand the value of what you bring to their lives, he said, now that's a sign that you should get gone. Because you can't teach appreciation. Appreciation is a level of consciousness where a person rises to and they say, wow, Jay was a good person and I mishandled that situation. You can't say to them, I'm a good person and you're mishandling this situation. You have to discover the toxicity in how you move. Let me point it out. I make myself smaller. I tolerate things. I don't say what I need to say. I don't stand up for myself. That's toxic, honey. So now the question becomes, when you make yourself smaller, what is the benefit for you? Other than that person staying?
Nothing.
Do you see? So answer me this. Would you rather be in a relationship that is toxic, where you are minimized, where you are made to feel small by yourself, just so you can avoid being lonely? You'd rather be in that relationship than none at all?
That sounds so crazy. But, I mean, I guess, yes.
And is that good for you?
No.
So you need company.
I mean, to have company is nice, but I can be my own company.
So talk to me about the quality of the relationship you have with yourself.
It's wishy-washy. I kind of describe it as like I'm in a boxing ring with myself. And sometimes I'm Muhammad Ali and I'm just beating on myself so bad. But then there are some times where, I kind of look at myself like an injured animal in the corner. And I might take a day or two to heal my wounds and to kind of console myself or whatever. But ding, 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 I just get back into the ring and I just start beating myself up again.
But if you beat you up, what are your relationships going to do to you?
Guess it's a gang fight because they're jumping in with me.
Do you see? Do you see how maybe all of this can change if you were to change the way you treat yourself?
Yes.
Do you think...
Maybe I just guess I'm not worthy of it.
Well, let me say it another way. Because that worthy piece is heavy. Are you worthy of you?
Yes.
Come on. Because if you worthy... come on. Wait, hold tight.
I was going to say...
JT, can you hang on for a little bit?
Yeah.
Oh, Lord, JT is in here cooking. When we come forward, we going back to Atlanta to talk to our good friend Jade.
Is it good to you? More Voice of Reason with Zoe Williams when we come forward.
Netflix's Strong Black Lead shares new content on the platform for December. Maisha Cairo here with your K-Black Minute News. I love movies, and during the holidays, there seems to be a bit more leisure time to watch them. Have you heard of Netflix's Strong Black Lead? It's a platform within Netflix that advances Black stories, creators, and experiences. Here's the December list of content to look out for. Coach Carter, dropped early in the month. Bullet Train, How to Ruin Christmas, Last Chance U, Basketball Wives Season 2, Critical Thinking, and Harry and Meghan, the Netflix global event, continues December 15th and more. To check out more, visit netflix.com/Strong Black Lead. I'm Maisha Cairo, and that's your K-Black Minute News. We've got a lot to talk about.
Bring in the new year with Ted Williams. He's coming to Ontario and the Toyota Arena December 30th. And in Los Angeles in the Microsoft Theater December 31st.
I don't know what I'm going to do about this light bill. Just hit the blunt one time and see if it don't change your perception of what's important in your life. I don't know what I'm going to do about this life. Them blunts. I got 12 candles. I've been waiting to burn them.
He's back with an all-new show. It's It's the award-winning comedian, Cat Williams.
Just so you knew they was lying, they said some next that don't even make mathematical sense. They said there's a chicken wing shortage, but we got plenty thighs.
Cat Williams with his special guests, Marco, Tommy Davidson, Tony Roberts, Daphne Springs, and Pretty Ricky. In Ontario, get tickets at Ticketmaster. In Los Angeles at AXS.com. Bring in the new year with Cat Williams.
KBLA Talk 1580 invites you to join us in celebrating the season of giving by being part of the solution. As we enjoy great food, family, warmth, and well wishes in whatever our festive tradition may be, we share the beauty of the season by reaching out to the less fortunate. Please help us to help others with the KBLA Cover the Houseless Cozy Community Coat and Blanket Drive. All you have to do is drop off new or clean, gently used winter coats and blankets in the KBLA lobby during business hours. Now through December 20th, all of the coats and blankets will be donated to unsheltered individuals and families experiencing houselessness. Simply bring your donation to 4434 Crenshaw Boulevard in Los Angeles, near Vernon Avenue, from 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. weekdays. That's 4434 Crenshaw in historic Leimert Park. During the holidays and every day, let's remember, we keep us safe. We keep us warm. We are the safety net, and together we can cover the unsheltered. Get caught up in the spirit of the season, the spirit of love. Make a difference with your friends at KBLA Talk 1580.
More of the Voice of Reason with Zoe Williams. Right now on KBLA Talk 1580.
Like caramels, strawberries too, orange polka dots and blue. Oh yeah. Bloomingdale's, candlelights too, shades of violets in your June. I love the way the sun shines down on your face. It does a funny thing to your eyes, what you say. Take a little trip down Candy Lane. Your cinnamon tastes like chocolate rain. The way you smell, yeah, I like that too. The moon still shines in afternoons. Very well, my neighbor round too. Kiss and tell between us two.
Come on, man. My playlist is my co-host. That singer, Bilal. The name of the record is Between Us Two. Just beautiful music, man. Put together by my homeboy Joseph Lineberg, man. From his Astro Progressions album. Between Us Two. Great record. JT from Atlanta, get back in here. JT?
Yes.
Okay. So, what was the final thought you left off on before we came forward?
Well, no, what I was saying was is that sometimes I feel as if I don't deserve it.
Okay. See those words as magnets. Right? What kind of experience are those words going to draw into you?
Negative.
So you understand about the placebo effect, right?
No.
A placebo is when a doctor fools you. The doctor says, hey, we have this new experimental drug. I want you to take it. Whatever you're sick from, this will cure it. They don't give you any details like what it's made of or anything like that, but they just say, yo, this is an experimental drug. It's super powerful. You're one of the first people we're going to use this on. Right?
Right.
And then the patient takes it believing, yo, I'm in a special class of people who got this, experimental medication first. Typically that placebo might be a sugar pill. But because the mind has already locked in that this is an experimental, highly powerful drug, you take it with a confidence that says, this is going to heal me. And typically, and in many cases, a lot of patients get better. Now, what's interesting is they've got something else out there called the nocebo effect. You got the placebo effect, and then you have the nocebo effect. The nocebo effect can lead to adverse reactions instead of positive reactions. The nocebo effect is the opposite of the placebo effect. It describes a situation where a negative outcome occurs due to a belief that the intervention will cause harm. It's sometimes a forgotten phenomena in the world of medical safety. The term nocebo comes from the Latin word meaning to harm. So using that logic, would negative self-talk, like you just exhibited to us tonight, I'm not worthy, would that serve as a type of nocebo? JT, where are you?
As you explained it, yes.
So would that serve as that too?
Yes.
Stay with me. JT, stay with me. Don't you move. Don't you move. When we come forward, me and JT gonna continue this placebo and nocebo discussion.
Reasons. The reasons that we're here, the reasons that we fear, our feelings won't disappear. You're listening to the voice of reason with Zoe Williams on KBLA Talk 1580.
Did you know that LA County Library has free Wi-Fi at all 85 library locations? That's right, free Wi-Fi. Now they also offer free Wi-Fi in parking lots at participating locations. Visit a participating LA County Library location, park in a library parking spot, bring your own device, connect to the Wi-Fi, and you're ready to connect with your friends and family, do some online shopping, browse your social media accounts, answer emails, do your homework, and so much more. You won't need a library card to connect, but you can sign up for one while you're there and get access to free books, ebooks, music, movies, and more. For additional information, log on to lacountylibrary.org/Wi-Fi, lacountylibrary.org/Wi-Fi. That's lacountylibrary.org/Wi-Fi.
When you're the victim of a car accident, who goes to bat for you is crucial. We're MVP Accident Attorneys, the personal injury pros. Hiring the right law firm can be the difference between a rewarding settlement and striking out. Our team is in it to win it, and we'll fight to get the maximum compensation you deserve. Call the pros at MVP Accident Attorneys at 833-MVP-WINS for your free consultation. Call 833-MVP-WINS.
Call on me, your MVP.
California has millions of homes that could be damaged in a strong earthquake, and earthquakes are inevitable in the Golden State. An older home is especially vulnerable to earthquake damage, so you may need to take steps to strengthen it and help reduce the chance of damage. Visit strengthenmyhouse.com to learn about better protecting your home from earthquake damage. The work may cost less than you think and can often be completed in a few days. You've worked hard to get a home. Now's the time to protect it. Get prepared today so you can worry less tomorrow. Visit strengthenmyhouse.com.
Congratulations to Compton Sheriff's Department Civil Management Bureau for being selected as the KBLA Talk 1580's Office of the Week. Visit the KBLA app to enter your office to win the Office of the Week. Congratulations, Compton Sheriff's Department Civil Management Bureau.
You know you want some more. It's the voice of reason with Zoe Williams on KBLA Talk 1580.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's a Friday night in Los Angeles. Live from Lamert Park. The voice of reason is on fire. We have an amazing topic tonight. Mastering the inside job of self-fulfillment. We got a beautiful sister on the line. She's a good sister, young sister, trying to make her way through the world. JT. JT,
yes,
welcome back to the show. But you hear what I'm saying with regards to the placebo effect and the nocebo effect, correct?
Yes, I do.
And I really believe, right, that, let me just say, definitely go seek therapy. Definitely check with a therapist. I would suggest Dr. Jashana Johnson. I mean, I just do that. I'm sorry. We got to big up our sisters who are in that field that are doing that work. But I believe, linking up with somebody like her could help you navigate better through the minefield of, I would say, self-framing, how you framed you. And like I said, if you can identify the words you use against yourself as a nocebo. Remember, the nocebo effect can lead to adverse reactions. The nocebo effect is the opposite of the placebo effect. It describes a situation where a negative outcome occurs due to a belief, right, that the intervention will cause harm. Now, peep game, you said, sometimes I don't feel worthy. You behave, right, in the way of, let me do this. Let me make myself small because I'd rather have him than not. Does that make sense?
Yes.
I love you, and I reached out to you today. I said, listen, if you need somebody to talk to, you can call me. It's all good. If I got to make the connection between you and Dr. Jashana Johnson, I will. But I really think you just got to navigate through how you framed who you are in your own head. Is that okay?
That's okay.
All right. Much love to you, Jay.
I love you guys. Enjoy the holidays. Enjoy your weekend. Be safe.
Yes, yes, yes. When we come forward, more of the voice of reason. We got a lot to talk about.
KBLA 1580 Santa Monica.
I'm Mike Island, and here's the latest from the Black Information Network. The January 6th committee investigating last year's attack on the Capitol will hold its